Hey, Shalom Akim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kwakadash, some all honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of Great Stone real well, and the Akim try to focus on the earth, preaching the gospel of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai, sincerity and truth and diligence of mind. Short lesson for the hopeful elect. Yeah, so we're just gonna start with Isaiah chapter 35, verse 10. That's gonna be the main precept for this lesson. So it reads, "And the ransom of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shabbat Shema Kwakadash shall return and come to Zion with songs and everlasting joy upon their heads. They shall obtain joy and gladness, and sorrow and sighing shall flee away." So that's the conclusion of the whole matter when it concerns your struggles, all right, here in Babylon, around the four corners of the earth, preaching this gospel. This is your reward, all right. So it says, and the ransom, that is the elect, all right, as well as the 1/3, and the rest of our people that the Lord is going to deliver, all right, from the four corners of the earth. Yeah, so it's going to be excellent in those days, man, in the days to come. All right, and it says, "We shall come to Zion with songs and everlasting joy upon our heads." So that's exactly the time we're preparing for. So you have to pray that the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai has ordained you to be part of that number, because deliverance is something that we're looking forward to in these last days, and you have to remain steadfast, okay, because the devil is working around the clock, all right, to throw you off balance and to disrupt, your thought process. That's why it's really, really necessary you pray in the spirit of Hamashiach Yahushai, that you have the courage and you have the strength, to soldier on. All right, you can't afford to get weak in these last days, all right, because we are approaching the time of Jacob's trouble. So you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared in the spirit of Mashiach Yahushai for the adversity that the enemy is going to direct towards you. Okay, so you don't want to be shaken up. You want to be, you know, ready. You know, faithfully ready in the name of Mashiach Yahushai for what the enemy is going to direct towards you, because Esau can't take no L's, man. No matter how hard you try to be at peace with him, he's always going to try to piece you off one way or another. All right, doesn't matter if you dressed tackily or you properly dressed, you clean and all that stuff. He's still going to get on your nerves, because that's the reason. And that's what the Lord Yahweh Shemaiah created the Edomites, to get on your nerves. All right. Only the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai can put them in their place, where they belong, and that's in captivity. All right. So, your victory is right in front of you, and their defeat it's right in front of you too. So you're gonna see their defeat is gonna be a flawless victory, man. You know, so you just have to hold on and be faithful unto the end. All right. So I'm gonna get another precept. Actually, yeah. So don't get upset, man. When you're getting persecuted, just understand that you have to bear the indignation of the Lord. You have to accept the anger and frustration of Esau losing his power. All right. So another precept will be from the book of Psalms. It clearly tells you that you should be bold and courageous. All right. So the book of Psalms, chapter 24. Because these psalms, they help boost your thought process. It puts you in the right path. So when you read from verse 7, it tells you, lift up your heads, O ye gates. Who's it talking to? It's talking to the man of the Lord. All right. It's talking to the brothers that are out there on the highways and byways and throughout the four corners of the earth. All right. The men of the Lord that put their trust in him, no matter what the world says. All right. It's telling them, to lift up their heads. All right. In other words, gather that loins like a man. You gotta be in attention, man. You can't be circumspect, with your head down. That's the reason why you have to keep your posture upright, An upright man. An upright man is a circumspect man, okay? And it says, lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be ye lift up, ye everlasting doors. So it's telling you about your calling. It's an everlasting calling. All right. When the Lord has raised you up from the trash, to a position of authority, that's an everlasting position that you've been chosen for. All right. It's telling you, ye everlasting doors. In other words, your position is an eternal position. Okay, it's not eternal appointment. And the King of glory shall come in. All right. So when you set yourself in order, in other words, that means that you're preparing for the coming of the Lord. You hear the call, you sit up, you're in attention, and you get ready. And the Lord Yahushua is on his way. Okay. Then verse 8 says, who is this King of glory? It says, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shabash Mukakadash, strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. And that's that's one thing Esau fears, man. His destruction is coming so quick. He's so nervous and is upset. So he's going to lash out against the people. That's why he's pushing his agenda for this C-19 and whatever, he has in store to clamp down on the people, especially our people, all right, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, the so-called Latinos, and the so-called Native Americans, all right? Then it says in verse 9, lift up your heads, O ye gates, even lift them up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord Yahabashimashai talks about what? He is the King of glory, Salah. So, hey, you're preparing for the return of the Lord, and the Lord Yahabashai will be there, to make that grand entry, with his chariots, to bring judgment upon the face of the earth, to destroy those that destroy the world, all right, to destroy the oppressors of our people, all right. So you read Revelation chapter 3, verse 20. It tells you, how to prepare yourself. It says, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him and he with me. And that's clear. That's a fair exchange right there, okay? And that's the reason why you have to be ready to serve the Lord. Once you hear the call, you shouldn't delay. You should be excited, all right, to prepare yourself for the return of the Lord, just like the bride, the parable of the 10 virgins have to be as the wise virgins, right? The 5 that were wise, okay? So it's really, really necessary you are ready to accept, the call and prepare yourself. And the book of Luke chapter 21, verse 28. It tells you the signs you have to look forward to. All right, it tells you exactly, when you read from verse 25, it's all the way to you know, to verse 28, it tells you, all right, I'm just going to focus on the main point. And when you see these things come to pass, all right, the sounds in the heavens, the uproars of the people, the earthquakes in diverse places, all right, all the, the beating of the drums of war, all right, so then you shall know that the Lord is on his way. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. All right, that's the reason why, the men of the Lord are excited about the return of the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai. All right, because it's it's a sign that we're about to get delivered. Okay, so another precept would be from the book of Isaiah. Book of Isaiah, chapter 63. Verse 4. It tells you that, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. And this is the word of the Lord, not my words. So the Lord is coming on that day to bring judgment upon the face of the earth. All right, to turn, the world back into the paths of righteousness. All right, and to cast out those that have turned the world into an uninhabitable, place. That made the world to tremble. That made the world, to be a wasteland. All right, starting with the Edomites and the heathens too. So the Lord is coming to set the record straight and to put things back in order. And that's why, we have to be, eternally grateful. All right. So that, you understand the value of having a just system. So the Lord is fair. All right. Isaiah chapter 63, verse 4. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. So the Lord Yahushua is preparing. All right, he's already suited up, getting ready to hit the heavens, with his chariots, and they're about to tear down Esau's power structure. All right, the elites are crying, they're crying hard, man. When you hear the news, when you watch TV, you hear what they're saying. You always hear the cry of these elites, man. They're upset and they're angry and frustrated. So, hey, you can empathize with them. That's their judgment, all right? So, final precept will be from the book of Revelation, chapter 14. If you, when you read verse 4, it tells you about the elect. When you read from verse 1 to 4, it tells you, all right? It tells you, so it's a good example, a good precept that goes along with Isaiah chapter 35, verse 10. It tells you, about, about, yeah, it tells you about the elect and having the name of the Most High, Yahweh Shemashah Ba'ashim Kwakadash, all right, his name written in their foreheads, all right, being exempt, from the calamity that's coming upon the face of the earth. And then, them singing a new song. Then verse 4 says, these are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb, whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits of Yahweh and to the Lamb. So that's the point that I can. You just have to stay steadfast, man. All right, because victory is already assured. So you just have to stay true to your calling. Shalom.